Dolly Pally, aka the Crafty Princess and Dog Collector, and this is a little wine and dollies today. As usual, it's too early in the day for me to be drinking wine, so I am drinking some iced tea. I met my husband today for lunch at Tijuana Flats, and so I have my iced tea left over. And it tastes really good because it is crazy hot outside here in sunny South Florida. Let me tell you, it's already in the 90s today. And yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to do a whine and dollies because I have some dolly mail and some dolly sewing to show you. Nothing I'm considerably proud about as far as the sewing, but I had mentioned it in a couple of videos already, so I thought I would just go ahead and show you where I'm at with that. And school's starting back up for me this week. Actually, it's really kind of already started. I've been preparing my classes for the fall, and I have lots of meetings ahead, and meeting after meeting, and then a break, go to lunch, and then go to another meeting. And I still have, syllabi to do and all that good fun stuff. So, yeah, I thought I better squeeze in a whine and dollies while I have a chance because my dolly time will be limited over definitely the next week. Our classes start next week, but as instructors, of course, we have to come back early so we can sit in meetings. But really, we're supposed to be preparing for classes, right? So, yeah, so what is on the dolly agenda is, like I said, some dolly mail, some dolly sewing, and just a little bit of dolly beading. I have quite a few dolls in this room. This is my crafting room, and normally I keep these gals in a curio for the most part if I'm not doing something with them, because I have, curious cats and puppies, and it's not usually safe to leave these gals out. But this is the one room in my home that is safe from animals. No animals come in this room. It's not a really big room, so it's not like a huge deal, but it's the one room that we sort of sequestered so that we have a room we can put things in that we're not going to get, hair on them or destroyed or whatever by a cat or a dog. So it was okay to leave these gals in here because I recently did a photo shoot with them, showing off the Sparkle Girls clothes that I bought recently. And then I thought, well, I'll just leave them in here because I've been wanting to put some charms and beads on their pull strings. And you can see I've already done some with this. I went ahead and left, usually I take off the little circle part, but I thought I would leave it on. And then just put some beads on it because these beads actually have a similar kind of pinky fleshy color. I would say almost like more like a root beer, and they kind of go with her hair actually too. So I don't know, I might put some beads on the actual string part. I'm kind of thinking it over. But anyway, I figured, well, I'll go ahead and leave them out because I know this gal, I want to put some beads on her pull string. And I still want to do something with her hair. And then the girl way in the back, next to Skipper. I don't know if you can see Skipper. She's way back there. But she's fine, as far as her hair and everything. But I probably will add some charms to her pull string. So I may as well just leave them in here because I'm actually, the camera is on my laptop, which is on top of my jewelry bench. That little turquoise desk that I purchased and showed in a previous video where I was showing how I reorganized everything. So anyway, it's a little bit, but it's, a little bit of dolly progress there. So we'll put her aside. Okay, so sewing. Yes, I'm very rusty. I'm very rusty with my sewing skills. I guess I got a little cocky there. I was like, oh, it's just a little doll dress. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be challenging, but more so just fiddly challenging. I didn't realize that I really can't remember. Like, I'm having trouble with I would say the seam allowance. You have to have really tiny seam allowances. And the fiddliness. Here's what I have finally sewn together. I almost didn't finish it because I could tell it was pretty much a fail. In fact, let me see. If I put it on her, you can kind of get at least an idea of the size, which is fine. I used a free pattern. Let's see, I wrote it down. It's called a Kitty Shift Dress, Kitty, and it's available on Waffle Patterns blog. And yeah, you can problems back here, major gaposis. But otherwise, I think I just need to maybe practice a little bit more. I do think that there is a lot of possibilities. I like that this is just a plain, simple dress that I can do embellishments to. Like you could add cute little buttons or trim, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, this was a bear. Some of it was my machine. I haven't used it in so long, and the tension seems kind of off to me. But also some of it is just, it's such a tiny little thing to work with. And originally I was looking at the Hanon book, Hanon, and I'll put a picture of it probably at the end of this video to show you. If you're a Blythe person, you've probably seen this. That's my cat. Okay, you probably hear that. That's Lola. When she plays with some of her toys, she starts this high-pitched sound, and so she's okay. She's not hurt or anything like that. She just she gets excited. She has a couple of toys that she likes to carry around the house, and then she starts making these crazy noises. So that cracks me up. Anyway, you know, it's funny because I have the door closed, so she's not in here. But a lot of times, she's the black cat that usually photobombs almost all of my videos, and so it's just kind of funny that she's not physically in here, but yet she's outside the hallway, you know, kind of still photobombing me in a way. All right, so anyway, yeah, so the Hanon book, I was thinking about getting it. I did some, you know, pricing on it. I originally saw it on the Denali Wind YouTube channel, and she actually made a little, I think it was a vest out of it, which was quite cute. And I found the book for sale a few places, but it's quite expensive, around $40, and there really aren't a ton of, I'm trying to think, I think there were 8 patterns in it maybe, at the most. And though I do think they're very cute patterns, I didn't really see any of my dolls wearing that style of dress or clothing right now. So I looked some more, and when I was doing the search for Hanon, I found these Dolly books. Again, I don't have it yet. I've ordered it. I'll put a picture of the book cover at the end. It's in Japanese, so when you look it up on Amazon, it kind of just says Dolly, and then a whole bunch of Japanese writing that I don't understand what it says. And according to some people that I have spoken with through Facebook and other venues, that kind of thing, this, and also the reviews on Amazon, say that you really don't need to be able to read Japanese to be able to follow the instructions. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a little instruction challenged after this. I feel like I'm just not understanding the instructions that well. So, but yeah, so I've ordered that book, and I still may at some point get the Hanon book. It's just looks like a beautiful book that I would just like to have. So, but I don't know. I'm not ready. I mean, $40 is like a doll. I could buy a fake Blythe doll for $40. So it kind of makes me pause a little bit to think about that. So, yeah. So that's the sewing fail for now. Stay tuned. Hopefully there'll be some sewing success in the future. All right, so other than that, I purchased a few items. I have been trying to not purchase clothing so much for the dolls because I feel like I need to you know, make myself try to sew more instead of buying the clothes. But some things I still needed, which were stockings and shoes. I have purchased a couple pair of shoes from Idol Zoo. Where's their little box? They come in these cute little boxes. She has adorable shoes on there. She has some really cute book bags that I've been wanting, but every time I go on there, they're sold out in the colors that I want. So I may try to make a book bag, because these particular shoes are for, you can see these, for my my doll Amber, aka Country Summer, who's kind of a mini me. So she's my little professor girl, and so she's kind of geeky and dresses. I'm trying to get her, you know, together as far as her outfits go, and basically she will dress quite, I don't want to say geeky, but more classic, preppy, okay? So, and these are super cute. Look at these, I think you can see the detail more. So these have little buckles. Let me just show you one. So it's got a buckle on the side, and then the fringe. I mean, seriously, these are like a gray color. So I just got some neutral colors. I don't know if you're seeing this. This is like a loafer. It's like a penny loafer. It actually has a little slit in here for a little miniature penny, which I adore these. I always wanted to have a pair of penny loafers when I was a kid. But my foot's too skinny. I always had to wear shoes that have buckles or ties or something like that. So I have those two pairs of shoes for her. And so yeah, I'm trying, if I buy something, I'm trying to buy it with a particular doll in mind. That said, I did buy a whole bunch of stockings from Cool Cat because I'm very paranoid about dolls getting stained, and I realized I think I have 3 pair of just like clear, not flesh color, but like white or pale colored stockings that I was okay with them wearing, and I wouldn't have to worry about, the shoes staining their feet or that kind of thing. I have some white socks, that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, I was like, I'm going to buy, a bunch of them so that if I wanted to have everybody in white or very light colored stockings, then I would have enough, because right now I didn't before I bought these. So I ended up buying a whole bunch. I'm trying to get them all together here to show you. I bought a bunch of long stockings and a couple of short ones. I bought these short, this is very lacy. I don't know if that's coming out, but it's blue, a very like a light periwinkle blue and white lace knee socks. I need to get my tea here. And the same one's pink and white, which I had a hard time with the lighting in here because it's late in the afternoon and it's very sunny outside. It is a multiple shirt, multiple clothing day here in Florida. But anyway, so I bought those, and then I bought some long stockings. And if you notice this, you might say, why did you said you wanted light colored stockings, why did you buy some that were black and yellow? Well, I didn't buy these. In fact, I had purchased a pair that were supposed to be white and light pink striped, and I got these somehow instead. And I've purchased from Cool Cat before and always had, no problem with whatever I got. I always been very happy with their products. I was going to email them and say, yo, what happened? But then when I started to look at everything that was in here, I realized that they ended up giving me by accident 2 pairs of these. These are the same stockings. So they gave me 2 of these when I only ordered 1. And then they gave me this pair instead of the pair I ordered. So it feels kind of a washout. I did not have a particular outfit in mind for those stockings. So yeah, I think between everything now, the stockings I already have and these, if I wanted to put everybody in a pair of stockings and changed all their clothes, I probably could do that now. So that's good. Good to know. Good to have. Yeah, because I had a scare once with my Winterish Allure when I put her in her stock. She has these really thick red stockings that come with her little, kind of a folk dancer type outfit, like a babushka and everything. And I kept her in that stock for about a week. Then I took it off of her to change, and there was red fuzzy stuff all over her legs and her little hiney. And luckily it did not stain her, but it definitely taught me a lesson that be careful. Don't just I will probably never use those stockings, because that was, like I said, maybe just a week she was in those, and it probably, if I had kept her in there longer, she might have had her legs stained. And I actually saw somebody the other day who was selling a Winterish Allure on one of the Facebook groups, and she had red stains on her legs. So bummer. I know there's a way to clean them and all that kind of stuff, but I would just like to avoid that whole situation. So I do not use any dark colors, anything like black, which is a bummer. I'd love to have black stockings and stuff, but there's no way I want to be in the situation where I have to clean that kind of thing. So I think that's kind of it. Yeah, hopefully, with my school coming into full swing, I will be teaching 6 classes this fall. 4 of them are online and 2 are face-to-face, and then of course I have committees and all that other good stuff. So, school is totally in session now. I taught over the summer, but it was just a shorter. It was a smaller schedule. Smaller. I only had 2 classes, and it was six. Those were 6 weeks, and then I had a quite a large break before that between the spring and my summer session. So I've been very spoiled, and I've had lots of time to craft over the summer and do stuff with my dolls and enjoy my hobbies. Yeah, so party's over. Time to get back to work. But I will be squeezing them in still and doing the occasional videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate everyone who stops by. Have a wonderful Dolly Day. Bye.